Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Obviously, we're doing another Blue Mondays look today. I've got Niece Rachel's blueberry earrings in, and shocker of all shockers, I know, just try to work through it. I'm gonna use the Nomad Polar Express palette because, of course, I mean, did I need a reason? Did you think this wasn't happening? I think you know me better than that. So I am going to do a blue look. The last Blue Monday video I was going to do, I had a look in mind, but I wanted to save it for this palette. So that's what I'm doing today. Hopefully it works out because my nails sure as heck didn't. I was thinking navy blue and silver, but this is definitely not as navy as I was thinking, and it's got some sparkle in it, which I also wasn't thinking, but it doesn't be an exact match, right? We can just play it fast and loose. Okay, anyway, I am going to whack on some shadow shields, scooch you in, and get going. If you're new and wondering about my shadow shields, they come like this in a pack, and then there's a curved bit along the top here. I cut that off because my eyes are pretty seriously hooded, and this part right here is super chubby. I don't want to round out my faux wing area, so I do it straight, and I put them lower than my lowest wrinkle out here. Otherwise, it looks real bad. So, all right, let's get into it. Okay, shadow shields are on, hopefully close enough that it won't be glaringly obvious that I cannot do the same on both sides. And my eyes are completely different on either side. So, yep, we're just gonna pretend like everything's fine. I'm gonna go into the dark blue shade called Frozen Sea with my Rephr number 12, which is like a giant fat pencil brush kind of a thing. And I'm going to pack this on as dark and opaque as I can get it on the outer corner. I was thinking if I needed it to be darker, I could try the brown. Brown is an excellent shade, in my opinion, for deepening. If you don't want to do black, brown works really well. I am so excited for this. Holy moly. I think that might actually be dark enough. But since we're here, let's test my theory. I'm going to go into the dark forest, which is the darkest brown, and just boop a little on. You see, it deepens it up a bit. Yeah, that definitely deepens it up. I actually knew what I was talking about. Okay, I'm just going to go back in with the brush. That's the blue, and just, you know, boop around it. Oh, that's perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Yay! Love that for me, because, you know, it doesn't always happen that way. Okay, now with my Rephr 13, I'm going to go into Desert of Ice, and that is going to go just along the edge of Frozen Sea. And I'm going to blend as well as I can. Blue can be a tricky one if you have a skin tone that doesn't work with blue, but a little cheat code for you, I think that's like gamer talk. Use your finishing powder along the edge, and it just helps it to blend. That looks pretty darn okay. Okay. Now I'm going to take another brush into the lightest blue called North Pole. And that I'm going to just run along the edge. That's really bright and pretty and super pigmented. I like that a lot. Okay. I'm going in with just the tiniest bit on just the very end of this brush because I don't want it to get out of control. I know. But sometimes I like my makeup to be not wild and crazy. Now I'm going to go back in with just one boop of the dark blue and gently just a little bit, because I need to take it through here to do what I had in mind. I'm going to shoot for a cut crease. In order to do that, you need it to be pretty darn dark. Once I get the shape, I can, like, you know, raise my brows and get in between all the wrinkles and the crevices. Get your shape down first, and then you can go in and raise up and do what you gotta do. I'm not fussed about the bottom part of this, just the upper edge. And I will, of course, go back over with the lighter blues. Man, that's really good. All right, back in with a little bit of desert ice, just for along the edge. Desert of ice. Those blues are smooth. Wow. Okay, and then again with North Pole, just along the tippy edge. That is not too shabby. I think I need to deepen up that line just a little. So now that I have the shape, I'm just going to go right below where I started blending it to deepen it up a little bit. And of course I'll have to blend again, but this part really matters if I'm going to do a cut crease. Okay. Now I'm going to go back in and just go over the edge with the Desert O Ice shade. Listen, if I have to remember things, I have to do whatever I can to remember, and that's how I remember. Wow. I don't know if it's because I can't see, because the mirror's like, I don't know, 18 inches away, but I'm going to scooch in real close and take a reconnoiter because I think that looks really good. Usually I struggle with blue. I love it, and I do a weekly look with blue eyeshadow, but it doesn't always look this good. Hold please. That is very cool and a little bit unexpected. Okay, I am going to go off camera to cut my crease because it's a bit stressful and complicated. Not really, I just make it bigger in my head, so then I have to have a little freak out before I start. So you don't want to see that part. It's not cute. So I'll be right back after I get the other eye on, and I'll cut both creases and then we'll go in with the shimmer shades. Okay, clearly both eyes are blue and I did the cut crease. I'm still learning, but I feel pretty okay about this one. So try to judge me too harshly if you think I am full of baloney. Okay, now I am going to use my Rephr 21 to put on the shade Silver Bells. I've only swatched this. I haven't tried to use it with a brush or anything. So that's what that looks like. Oh yeah. That's pretty. I definitely was like, I knew I wanted it to be a cut crease when I did this look. I just think, I don't know, it makes it a bit more striking, maybe. If I were very, very good at cut creases, it'd be even better. But I am better than I was, so that's cool. And I'm being really careful not to go past the blue line. That is just a beautiful shade. I really like that. Gonna just build it up a little bit. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna whack on the other eye real quick and then we'll do the shimmer to meet up with the dark blue matte. Okay, the silver's on and I think looks really, really nice. Obviously with my face not done, I'm looking a little bit nutty, but that's cool. I think the Polar Express shade is the one that will go with this the most to blend the silver into the dark blue. So the same brush, I cleaned it off, will go into Polar Express, which is the multi-chrome duochrome shade. And I brought the silver all the way out to this edge. And I think I'm gonna leave that alone up there and just let this be down here to blend the two. You can't even tell that that's a multi-chrome because of the way I'm using it. But rest assured, I will use it again in a way that makes it scream multi-chrome. I think that's pretty darn cool. Let's see how I did. Oh, yep, I got a little bit of cleanup. So right here wasn't stuck down. I had a hard time sticking that one down. That one's clean. All right, so I'm going to go whack on Polar Express on my other eye, do my face. I'll come back and give you an up close at the eyes and show you the finished look, and we can have a chat. All right, I'm back and everything is done. Obviously, let me scoot you in for an up close reconnoiter at the eyes. Again, they are not close, like at all, but they're, I feel like, close enough. So I'm gonna call it a win. I do want to add just a little half lash on the outer corner, so let me do that real quick and I will come right back and we can have a little chat about what else I did to my eyes, what I'm wearing on my face if you care, and I do have an update on the Tier foundation I will include at the end. Lashes are on, nothing wild and crazy. I just wanted something to add a bit of drama to the outer corners of my eyes. So anyway, I think this look is pretty darn good. Again, not perfect, and that's fine, like neither am I, but the blues in this are so good. I'm pretty sure you can see like my actual surprise at how lovely those three blues were to blend. I'm using All Aboard. This is the like white shimmer on my inner corner. It is my brow bone, and just back here as my highlight. I don't know how much you can see it, but a little on my nose, a little on my Cupid's bow. I just thought it'd be cute. And then the same blue mats on the lower lash line. Blue eyeliner in the waterline, and that's everything. I am loving this. I really want to pair the All Aboard shade with Santa's Helpers, the matte, like maroony red shade. I know they're on opposite ends of the palette, but something about putting All Aboard on my inner corner really made me want to play with the red, so that might have to be a thing. But I don't know, I'm loving this so far. Shocker, I know. Nomad does just good, awesome quality, you know. I will use the Polar Express shade, the multi-chrome, in a look where we can really see the multi-chromes shine, but for today I needed to do this. Anyway, if you're wondering about what's on my face, I am using the Tear foundation again. I put this on the way I normally would with my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Powder Bomb thingy in my T-zone. I put this on with a damp sponge, like I sprayed the butt end of it and waited till it was really soaked in and barely damp. And then I used that and really like the foundation, like a lot. If it wears as well today as it did the last time I tried it, I'll be very happy. The last time I just put it on straight up, didn't do anything to it, powdered my T-zone, and that was it. And by bedtime, which admittedly was a bit earlier that night, I was exhausted. I was definitely oily and didn't love how it looked, but when I touched my face with a piece of potty paper, nothing came off. So I was like, wait a minute, what about on my nose where I'm like really oily, and right in here I get really oily? Nothing came off. It looked oily and like it was melting, but the foundation didn't move, if that makes sense. Like there was no patching, there was no wear. It just looked like it would slide right away. So I don't know, we'll see. My concealer is the Juvia's Place. I know, you're shocked. Blush and bronzer are both L'Oreal. I really wanted to play with these today. I'm not sure why, but they just were like, here, use me, so I am. And I did pile this on the majority of my highlight spots. That, I don't know. I think I might break it to see if I can get it to be as lovely as the other one is. The other one I got, it came broken, so I never used it not broken, but it's a way better highlighter in my opinion. It's more highlighter-y, like not sparkly in a glittery way, but just like what you want from a nice highlight. Contour is Kevin Aqua. My finishing powder is the Dior Powder No Powder, and my lip is this LA Girl lip liner in Forever Bare and Dolly Beauty birthday suit. And that is everything, and that wraps up today's Blue Monday video. I'm very happy with it. I'm excited to see what you think. Yeah, at this point, IRL, I've chosen a winner to get the palette from me, so that'll be exciting. I'm not there in real time yet, but I'm excited to be. But let me know what you think about the palette, about the makeups. Do you think I'm getting any better at cut creases? Would you wear this? Because I totally would, and I'm going to all day. I might even film another video if I can think of something fun to talk about or interesting or not super boring. I'll film another video and wear this look again. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.